It's just the logistics side of things of that to get to this happening.
We are a bit luckier that we are a little bit closer over here together, and I just think, and I'm sure you'll agree, that having an Enduro here in New South Wales, they have their Queensland Enduro, obviously the 4-hour at Winton there.
Yep.
And something at the Bend. I think it's
I think it's
a great idea, and we just want to know what you guys think. If it's something you would definitely or be interested in supporting, and what sort of response we get to that.
Yeah, exactly right. So let us know what you think. Look, these are just these questions. In the next couple of shows, when we're coming to rounding down towards Christmas, we'll go back over all the questions that we've asked during the year, and we'll pass them off to everybody and all the clubs and everything like that. And if you just want to take those questions to the national body to ask, I know it's probably not the right way of getting the questions down to the national body, but hey, look, these are what the questions are asked, and it's what people want.
Look, we all have the opportunity to go to go through our clubs and who are all represented there. And
well, this is one way. This is an avenue. If you can't get to a meeting, like your own state meeting, where everyone has a meeting once a month, roughly like that. Yeah. If a club wants to ask a question and we can announce that question on behalf of those. Well, this is an avenue for you guys to get that question above out there if people are got to travel too far to get to these meetings. So if you want to use HQ Extra as a means to get information out there, please use us. Please let us know. More than happy to help out each state in any way we possibly can. So,
definitely.
Yeah, all right. So moving on, let's keep talking on with these rounds. So, like, I dare say, with the top three, Andrew, McLeod, Magilton and McDonald, Wisey will be there for sure. Ray Jardine, I'm pretty sure. 17 cars there. It's got to be, pretty high. Now, Ryan Woods, I'm surprised Ryan Woods doing so well in the B grade, in the Division 2. But like I said, he's come from a different category. He's doing so well. But
he's a rookie HQ driver, but he has obviously driven before.
So we've got Division 3. You want to read out the Division 3 guys? Who's winning the championship there?
Division 2, it is...
Division 2, sorry, not Division 3.
That's all right, mate. Ryan Woods, obviously. Jake Beckers, Perry Becker's young bloke. Rod Vavort, James Kenner, Robert Patterson, Michael Ling, Andrew Logelli, and Andrew Lawton, rounding out. I think it's, bar some major catastrophe, I think Ryan Woods is going to take that out quite easily. Mate, he's been a class act all year, not just down in Victoria, but at the Nationals as well. He showed that he certainly can steer a car, and I think you might see a bit more of that bloke in HQs in the near future. And a nice young man too. So,
and just let everyone
what the sport needs is some nice young blokes getting involved as well.
Absolutely. Just let everyone know too, Blendline TV is down in Victoria in Sandown, so HQs will be, I believe, Blendline will be down there, so covering that. So. Everyone, like I said, get to the track. Get out there and support the HQ guys in Victoria. If there's anything we're left out, guys, let us know. Toffee, what's this? Rear Enduro Championship. Maybe if we could also be a dual driver from different states each. That's not a bad idea. Toffee,
that's quite a good idea, actually.
That's quite a good idea, yeah. So, look.
That would keep the other guys involved as well.
A question too for everyone out there, if you can pass it on to your delegates or your members and that, if someone can email or let us know what your calendar is like for next year, if you've got the dates yet, if anyone can pass that on to HQ Extra so we can put a calendar together for everybody so we can get it out to everybody.
Wayne Healy, centrefold.
I don't think that'll happen, but hey, look.
It's not what you told me before.
Hey, listen, what I told you off air is off air. Right? Me and the Mankini was a good side.
I'm sure.
Back in the day. Not today. But anyway. Hang on, don't laugh. You got two of them. You got two different colour suits. So, have a go at me. Anyway. Actually, I wouldn't mind. I reckon that'd be funny. Could you imagine us just standing there with our Mankinis beside the Kiwi?
No.
Yeah, I could. Who would like to see... No one would like to see that.
No way.
He hasn't got a big enough lens, I suppose. Moving on. We got to look. We can't do our show without these great sponsors we have. We'd like to really thank our sponsors because HQ Extra don't get to do what we don't get to do what we got to do on HQ Extra without our sponsors. So, love to thank all our sponsors: Hands On First Aid, Ready Strip, FLB Automotive Recruitment, and also Blendline TV, Osborne Transport. And thank you for putting that up, Daniel. There it is. Yeah, better late than never. That's the way. He's on fire
fantastic
today.
supporters of us all year, and we really do appreciate it because without them, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
We love it, and you guys love HQ racing, so it's good for everyone.
And our show has grown immensely, and it's due to because of you people putting the support behind us and having faith in Bucko and I to do our show. Like I said, Hands On First Day Ready Strip, FLB Automotive Recruitment coming on board. Without them, they've been absolutely fantastic. Chris and Fran and that. So, look, guys, Osborne Transport has backed up New South Wales all year with Blendline TV as well. So, Blendline TV helps produce the show and do the show. And all these guys, look, like I said.
Man, look, they do. They're all great. But I'm not trying to blow our own trumpet, but I actually look after the Facebook page for New South Wales Motor Racing Championship,
yes,
which is the whole series of cams under cams, which has 7 or 8 different or 9 different categories in it.
Yep.
And that Facebook page has been going for, I'd say, have to be close to 3 years. Mm-hmm. We've just hit 1,000 likes last week.
Wow.
HQ Extra, I think it's maybe.
We are 4 likes under 900.
No, we're past the 900, mate.
Have we?
Yeah.
Hey, ching ching, get there.
So yeah, it's great, guys. We appreciate everything, and the support, and like I said, it's great fun for us as well, and I hope you guys really enjoy it too. So keep it going, like it, share it, get it out there. We want to hit 1,000, and as we had last week with the 1,000th New South Wales Championship member, which would actually end up being a new HQ guy, was Darren Parker. He got a free T-shirt.
Oh, very good.
The same thing happens here. So
nice.
The 1,000th.
Well, whoever likes us, the 1,000th person to like us. That's a lot harder to say. It's a lot harder to say.
Anyway, mate, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. They get a free T-shirt. So
yeah, absolutely.
Like and share it, and maybe you could be you or one of your friends.
Excellent. Well, again, guys, thank you very much for your support. Bigger and better things next year.
100%.
We actually, I am happy to announce that we have locked in 20 episodes for next year with Blendline TV.
Thanks for telling me. That's great news.
Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out. Yeah, let you know that.
No, that's fantastic, mate. Well done.
we want to try and keep our sponsors, but we're looking for major sponsors again for next year. 20 episodes, mate. It's just phenomenal. We've grown immensely, and again, it's thanks to all the people out there that support HQ Extra, and all the motorsport people around Australia. So thank you once again. I'm happy to produce, like I said.
Hashtag bring back the HQs.
Now, there was a post. The HQ Extra put up a post. Thanks,
I was sitting there watching it, right? Yeah. And I'm thinking.
Now, this post was based on
the Super Utes.
The Super Utes. What would you rather watch? Super Utes.
Before we go any further, but you got to think of what they had, what they're offering to spectators and to people paying good money for tickets to watch. They had 14 diesel-powered Super Utes, or they call Super Utes, doing basically similar times to us. Around the mountain. The last race at the mountain on the Sunday, they finished with 10 starters and 9 finished. And I just put it out there. I said, this is rubbish to watch this. You got to.
They lost 33% of the field over the weekend.
30% is still only 5 cars. It's not a lot. But what I'm trying to say is, Wayne, that people want to go to watch motor racing for a spectacle. They don't want to see. They don't want to see. In my opinion, and I think from our poll shows it's correct, because we polled. The poll reached 17,000 people.
Over 20,000 people. 20,000 people.
We had nearly 2,000 people vote.
Yep, there was 89%. 89% in favour of watching the HQs.
There you go. Look, 89%.
There we go.
And it'll tell you down the bottom there somewhere.
19,000 people. There we go.
And it had 17,000 votes and
700. Yep.
Sorry, 700
Look at all the
votes.
shares. We've had everything like that. So, look, guys.
We need to keep going and putting the word out there that we want to get back there so bad, and you, myself, HQ Extra, Blendline TV, we're going to do everything in our power to try and make it happen, because it's been too long. There's a lot of new guys in this category who haven't raced there, and I think having that opportunity to race at Bathurst will also bring more members to the.
Now, we do know there's other avenues of getting under HQs onto Bathurst, so we will be doing our best to chase those avenues up to get back to Bathurst, but. Let's put in a perspective what could possibly happen. HQs were born in 71.
Correct.
They were produced. In 2021,
50 years.
It'll be 50 years. We are the longest one-make series.
Yeah, that's 30 years, obviously. So.
30 years. So if 2021, I'm telling you now, I am going to start a petition to get us back on on that for the 50th anniversary of HQ's being born,
Yep.
the 30th year of racing, or actually it's over 30 years of racing HQs, to get them back on to Bathurst. Who's going to come up to Bathurst next week and petition with all the people and get us back up there?
But
I'm going to be there.
Mate, and that's great. That's what we need to do. But we also need to have you, me, and every other member of HQ Racing sharing, liking,
Yes, absolutely.
commenting,
Absolutely.
bring them back. Because the more that, and it's just a numbers game. The more it gets out there, the more people who put their name behind it. And as I said, it's a hashtag. It's easy to do. Just hashtag bring back the HQs. And if we keep doing it and keep getting it out there and keep mentioning it. And
here's the thing: 14 cars of the Super
ridiculous.
Utes when you can have 60 HQs.
well, I think the grid's 55. But
55, all right. Well, the 50. We had 59 cars at the Bend in Nationals.
And have a look at that. Have a look at that start. There's nothing like seeing 50 cars. And when you got
maybe what you could do. I mean, look, I'm not throwing spanners in the works, and I'm just throwing a lot of options up there. But you could say, righto, every state send their 10 best drivers from each state. If you're in the top 10, you're going to Bathurst. That's just one way of doing it. You could do that. I mean, it's not saying you have to do that. They're just things you throw out there. There's plenty of options. But first of all, HQ's back at Bathurst. It's got to happen.
yeah, they get me excited because I could talk about this all day. I really could.
Yes.
Ben,
So good luck to all those guys in Victoria this weekend for the Carl McHenry. Sorry about that. The Carl McHenry Memorial. Big weekend in Victoria. Get down and watch them. And then don't forget the 4 hour. They have a dinner on the Saturday night. They've got so many things. The entry forms will be out in the next week or two. I've been informed. So guys, jump on that. Let's support Victoria for 4 hour because it's a great event.
so look, even just quickly, I know.
Yep.
Kenny Wright, another run at Bathurst could be big enough carrot to get me back out there. Like,
Yep.
It would be not. It wouldn't be hard to get 55 cars. We were talking before the show about with our producers offside out there, Matthew, about suspension packages in our.
Yes.
And about Petters,
We
actually,
actually got
what they do for
Kane
us.
Robinson.
Exactly. The comment there from Kane Robinson would be.
Thoughts on a new suspension kit?
Well, mate, we're just talking about that, Kane, and I think was it yourself or
Yeah, I was
asked a question.
I said,
what do we get?
What is Petty's doing for the HQ?
Petters does nothing for HQ Racing. Nothing.
Well, at the start, they used to give us a package for a reduced price. Now, I believe that's not happening anymore. And I believe as a national body, we get nothing from Petters at all.
Nothing.
And we've got to run Petters stickers all over the car.
Yeah.
That's part of our criteria.
My next door neighbour can go to Petters store, get the same package you and I can buy for the same price.
Well, that's just wrong.
And
Mate, look, I'm not saying that Petters is not the kit we should be using, but then if that's
I just think we
Petters need to do more than if that's the case.
as a category, do more for ourselves and think, you know what, there has to be other options.
Okay. Look,
And we're not asking for a lot. We just want,
like I said,
mate, it's a struggle to get stickers out of them.
we're not here to upset anybody. We're not here to upset the apple cart, but we want the best for our club. And these are questions that we're asking. Like I said, the Petters kit might be the perfect kit for the car. We're not saying that, but if that's going to be the case, what are Petters getting out of it compared to what we're getting out of it? It looks like Petters are winning big time there, and it should be the other way around.
Absolutely.
Anyway, moving on. So so there you go. Benny Simpson, like watching grass grow for those things. Yeah, well, mate, let me tell you,
It's toilet break, fill the esky time.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it was. Kenny Wright, like you said, Gary Rogers' exit is a beginning of the end of supercars, and they have lost the plot. So, but I believe that the supercars own that Super Ute series, and that's why it's there.
Of course they do.
So, the guys from supercars need to really understand. Obviously, they don't understand.
They need to understand the punter, mate. And I'm not saying not just HQs.
Not so much the punter. They just got to understand the motorsport fans.
That's what I'm trying to say. You got Super Ute. I mean, V8 Utes. They were popular. They were exciting to watch. They were great Aussie cars. There's no reason. I know they're not current cars. You can't buy one today, but the racing is good. The people support them. They had a great following. And I'm not saying that we need to get HQs back on the Bathurst round of the Bathurst 1000 weekend. I just think Bathurst round. It could be the 6 hour, the 12 hour, the new TCR round. Something.
Okay. Like, I know we're classed as entry level. But has anyone seen one of these Super Utes at a state round or any kind of round anywhere? No, nothing. I mean, please. I was down at Wakefield on the weekend and seen the old Utes running around, 4 old Utes running around. I mean, anyway, look, I digress. It's one of those things. we're very passionate about HQs being in the top build because we believe that we've got a great product for the fans and for the people out there that want to show our wares. That I think HQs a fantastic avenue of getting your product out there as well. So, hey, all the way. Look, there's Bathurst. Look how many cars there.
And this is actually a Bathurst 1000 weekend. This is not just.
That's correct.
It's a big one.
Yeah, we actually showed this before.
And there's some comments from that post we had on the weekend that people were saying that they can still remember Sunday morning Bathurst making sure they get up early to watch the HQs before the main race.
Yep.
Look at this way, 60 or 55 cars heading up Mountain Straight.
Yep. Look at the wheel damage.
Someone's gone to the wall.
Yeah. Look, I understand when you have a lot of cars like this and the carnage can hurt you in a very short race. But if you're out there and you got at least 8 to 10 laps like this, most categories we're getting on that weekend, some are only getting 5 or 6. But if you get a 60 car or 50 cars, doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. It's good hard racing, and a lot of these guys know that you're there for a show and you're there to race hard, but you're not to bin it or hit the wall. So, needs the national body to get off their arse, and it's easy to ask correctly. There you go, Dave Amell. Agreed, Bruce. So look, a lot of people, again, thank you very much for your feedback, guys. Again, please like, share, let us know, talk to us. I mean, that's what this show's for you guys to let us know.
Another comment there was from Bruce Heinrich. G'day, Bruce. Opening a can of worms to change. And look, mate, you are 100% right. It is opening a can of worms, but I just think, like, I've been in this not as long as you, but for a long time, and they have done nothing for HQ Racing in at least 10 years, and nothing. And, like I said, I'm sure there's a package out there that would be cheaper, better.
Oh, look.
And I know change is not always a good thing, and I hate change. I'm not a person who likes change at all, but I think sometimes you just got to say, you know what, I think enough's enough. We had a tyre change. That was great. It worked out very well for us. There's no reason why a suspension change can also work out well for us. I know it's a whole new kettle of fish, and everyone's going to have to basically,
Look, at the end of the day, as much as we want to keep the HQs the way it is some of these things, that we have, having a horn and all those kind of things on the car and all those silly things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look, as I said, I want to know what petters are doing. It's not. It's
nothing.
To be honest, the question really isn't about the suspension. It's what petters are doing for our club. Are we there to help petters, or is that petters there to help us? Because at the moment, we're running all their gear with all their stickers, and we're getting and I believe the national body's getting absolutely nothing for it. So if that's the case, why are we supporting petters when they're not supporting us? And look, I'm not saying that we shouldn't still run the gear. What I'm saying is maybe we should send them a letter and say, hey, listen, we want more support, or we're going to let you guys go.
Yeah,
just a thought. So anyway, moving on.
Let's do that.
We started off on fire. We started off timid and then we fired up early. We fired up early. So moving on. All right, let's move. Again, thanks to our sponsors. We can't thank them enough. I'm going to thank them all the time because like I said, without this show, we don't have a show. Without the sponsors, we don't have a show. So hands on, Ready Strip, FLB Automotive Recruitment, Osborne Transport, and Blendline TV. Thank you very much for everything you guys do. Moving on to New South Wales this weekend to the final round. We have 26 cars entered into the final round, and we got a list here of all the entrants there too.
Big field, 26, as we said.
We quickly got that one, and we managed to scrape that in. Sorry about Victoria, we didn't have your entry list. I do know that you roughly got nearly 20 cars there, so look forward to a great weekend down in Victoria as well too.
Just going to run through this list quickly. Number one, obviously, Brett Osborne. Then we've got Chris Mole, Glenn Deering, Leighton Cranebrook making his return to HQs. I was actually having a quick chat with Leighton on the phone last night, and he's very excited. It'll be interesting to see how he goes, mate.
Mate, you know what? You watch Facebook, and he's done his car from scratch. And now I know he's not in that car yet. No. He's in another.
He's just having a run, I think.
Just having a run, get in there.
Just to get himself. I wouldn't be expecting too much this weekend, but you never know. But
he's put the booster seat in, to get the kiddie seat in to get up to see over the steering wheel. So
you said that.
He'll be fine.
Dwayne Cambridge, Grant Jury, in my old car actually. Jason Johnson, David Allen, Shane Cox, Luke Harrison, Stuart Lilly, Sean Boland, Darren Parker, Pedro Marusic, Stewie Spry, Jason Mole, Amanda Saunders, David Proglio, Gordon McClay, Cameron Stewart, Tristan Wolds, Ian McLean, myself, Glenn Miller, Kane Robinson, Peter Lynch.
Nice.
Awesome.
I tell you, that is a good field.
It's a great
That
field,
is a
mate.
good field.
It's a really good field of
That is a really good
HQs
field.
out there. You got Stuart Lilly coming off last round.
I was just
second,
about to say, we went past
and-
Stuart Lilly. He finished second in the championship race. Or third.
and doing
overall.
and doing 1 minute 16 flats, I might add.
Oh, absolutely flying.
Hopefully he can bring that form to Sydney Motorsport Park this weekend and towel them up. I'd love it. That'd be awesome. I hope you're watching, Stuart.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's have a look at the the point scores after round. I don't have I'll have to. They didn't print.
You cut it off.
It's cut
We can tell you who they are. We just can't tell you their points.
Yeah,
score.
they can't tell you the point score, but it's pretty close. So we got Brett Osborne and on top of Chris Smile, David Proglio and Glenn Deering. Oh, sorry, guys, and Dwayne Cambridge in the top 5. Here we go. So there we go. It's 592. Actually, look, we do have the point score. It's right at the front here. Just screwed it up. Hey, producer finally got off his ass and done something right, which is good. Got me out of the shit. Thank you. 592 is Brett Osborne. 576, so very close. Chris Mole has got to be one of the unlucky. He's like the Winks, Winks run, and he's the second horse to Winks every time type thing. So he's just come across John Baxter at start, and then
Don't worry, mate.
but he's right there.
He's still working on it. He's not giving
Let
up.
me tell you, he had a great national titles at the Bend, so he'll be given that an absolute.
I don't know if anyone else seen it, mate, but I know at the Benz he actually purchased a couple of new exhaust systems, and he's not sitting on his hands just thinking he's not going to win. He's trying things. He's developing and spending money as well. So it'll come, mate. It'll come.
Actually, we got a bit of a little Ian Macker, which is Ian McLean.
Ian McLean.
Yep. Commercially, Petters are being involved in marketing with supercars. And, oh, geez, what happened there? Just took off on me. Sponsoring, with supercars, sponsoring and shock packages for 2020. Not reduced the retail cost by 30% for HQ members. So there you go. So we used to get a reduced cost, and now it's not. So if that's the case, then why do we need Petters? We don't really need to. If there's a better kit out there, or people know a bit of a suspension kit out there that can do it cheaper and more economical, and like a better kit that can help HQs out, then maybe that's what we should be looking at. That's just a thought. There's just the things. That's what we do at this show. We like to not cause controversy, but we want to improve.
Ray Jardine, nice comment, mate. Thank you. There are a few old timers coming back to HQs, including Kevin Stoopman, and I reckon HQ Extra has something to do with that.
Mr. HQ himself. Yeah.
I reckon you're right, Ray. I reckon they are. Yeah. I reckon we should get Kevin Stoopman on the show.
Oh, definitely. We'll definitely get.
I know he watches, so Kevin.
Definitely get Stoopy.
If you're ever coming through Sydney, mate, on a Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, feel like popping in for a chat.
Oh, yeah.
We would love to have you on here.
Absolutely. But big weekend, like I said. Final round for New South Wales. Who's going to take out the chair? We haven't even done B grade, so we haven't even talked about the B grade. There we go, B division, which is Jason Johnson on top, Tristan Worlds, Shane Cox is is the top 3. Mm-hmm. So you got Shane Cox.
I think that's about. Oh yeah. Cameron Stewart's not far behind as well, but I don't think he's on the list for this weekend, is he?
Who's that? Coxie?
Oh, no, he is. Cameron Stewart is there.
Yeah,
so
Cameron Stewart's there.
So he could jump up in Coxie's spot, depending on how they go this weekend.
Yeah.
I think Jason Johnson's pretty much got it wrapped up. He's been driving sensational this year.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Tristan Wells is only 40 points.
Yeah,
no, they're not many points.
Unless he has a DNF, mate, I don't think he's going to catch him.
Yeah, it's hard.
Well, Jason's been beating Tristan all weekend, all year. So HQ Extra
live
at the 4 hour. We need a sponsor though.
We definitely need a sponsor.
I reckon we can do that.
There we go. There's a fantastic scoop. Right there, breaking news that we are going to be live streaming at the 4 hour at. Is that right? I hope I got this right.
No, not yet.
No, no.
Once we get a sponsor, we will be.
Anyway, look, 4 hour needs a sponsor.
We might be able to get
We need a sponsor. Okay.
Hashtag sponsor.
Okay, so I've read that wrong. Sorry about that. But yeah, HQ 4 hour down in Victoria. Need a sponsor. Oh, Jesus. I'll just give up.
What Wayne's trying to say is that
get me out of the shit, will you?
with the 4 hour coming up soon, we'd love to be there. Well, actually, we'll be there anyway. But
Yes.
we'd love to bring Blendline TV with us as well to put a package together and do a live show there. Do some interviews, get around about, and talk to some.
That's what he's talking about. HQ Extra live show. Absolutely. What did I think of that? Jesus.
I got you, mate. I got you back.
Oh, what a spaz. Someone just shoot me now. Yeah. Anyway, Stuart Lilly, HQ Extra is awesome, mate. Number one fan. You're number one fan.
We think
Good on you,
we think
brother.
you're awesome too, Stewie.
Yeah.
Good luck on the weekend, brother. I hope you towel them all up.
Okay, Riccardo Benvenuto, our
Benvenuti, yeah.
Benvenuti. I always say Benvenuto. I don't know why. It's Benvenuti.
It's the Italian in you, mate.
Ah, definitely.
I'm surprised you're not doing
Yes,
the hair gestures
yes,
as well.
absolutely. Does some great work out there.
He's fantastic,
heaps-
mate. He
if
has
anyone
been for
needs some
many
good
years.
photos over the weekend. Get in touch with Riccardo. He's got some great stuff.
He does all the photos for every category for cams as well. And
he's sorry, mate, to interrupt. He's put a little thing up there saying you guys have the best promotional tool, HQ Extra, of all the New South Wales state categories. Credit to you. Thank you very much, mate. We appreciate that great
comment.
words. Thank you.
It does.
Yeah,
Well, mate,
great.
it's as I said, we enjoy doing it, but it also helps the categories Australia wide, and we're happy to keep doing it as long as we can get a little bit of support from our lovely sponsors and maybe some more.
Absolutely, yeah. What's going on here?
Oh, we're just checking out a bit of. This is
This is
Riccardo.
Ricardo's, the
Prices
photos.
Images. He does
Oh,
every
Prices Images,
category.
exactly. Sorry,
His photos are
I was
fantastic.
looking at something else there.
He and a really nice guy as well, mate. He does. Look at that. That's some great shots there.
Yeah, that's down at Wakefield Park.
It certainly is, and he covers every round. He's at every
does.
round. He's always there, and you're happy to have a chat with you too. He's an really all-round good guy.
Actually, we got to get him on the show because he's got a great wealth of knowledge of stats and stuff like that of people racing and stuff like that. So he's really good to talk to. So good luck to all those people at Sydney Motorsport Park this weekend, New South Wales Championship. Good luck to all those people and yourself jumping back in a car for another stint.
There we go.
I'm not too far away.
You are not too far away.
I'm not. My car is actually nearly a rolling.
Wayne's been working hard.
I have been working hard.
I'm getting updated photos daily, and
Shelley. I've named the car Shelley. I've done a Darren Parker. I've named the car Shelley, and there's a really good reason for that because it's going to be a damn good looking car, but it's going to hurt like a bitch.
You're such a gay man. Obviously, Michelle's not watching tonight, but anyway.
She was on. She was on early. It's all right, darling. I'll pull your 90 up when I'm finished. All good. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, family show.
No, we've passed the 9 o'clock slot. It's not there. Kids are in bed by now. Kids are in bed. We get away with it. What?
I love your work. I love your work, mate. But all the same, you just say it.
Well, it is what it is, mate.
It is what it is.
I've been married for that long. She puts up with me. I put up with her.
She puts up with you, all right?
Yeah. God love her.
Okay. Where were we, Wayne?
I tell you what, though, this weekend, and on a serious note, it does show you the strength and the character of my beautiful wife after this, the tragedy we've had this weekend. So again, I love it.
Michelle, we are
I love her to
definitely thinking
death,
about you, mate.
and she's a very, very, very strong woman. So.
She's a great woman, and you are definitely punching well above your weight.
Wow.
Anyway.
I should. I've got that. I've got a W on each bum cheek. Does that mean? Yeah.
Mate, just quickly, we're talking about sponsors for the 4 hour.
Yeah.
Our good mate Dave Amor,
Yes.
HQ Dart Racing.
Yes.
He'll be happy to help out with sponsorship, a little bit of sponsorship for the 4 hour. We'll get in contact with Dave and we'll see what we can nut out there. That'd be great.
Beautiful.
Doesn't take long, does it?
Dave Amor, you are a champion, and
He's
I believe he's coming up this weekend.
He is.
He's actually because I've ordered some parts off him for myself.
More parts.
More parts.
You've got a lot of parts.
Ooh, yeah, new brake lines and stuff like that. So he's looking after me. Again, just getting back to that 4 hour. Blendline is definitely confirmed and doing the 4 hour. HQ Extra is not confirmed, and we need a sponsor. So if anyone wants to sponsor us to take us down, to get us down to that 4 hour,
Were you not listening to me?
Sorry?
Were you not listening to what I just said?
Yeah, I know that. I'm just double checking.
Okay.
No, I probably wasn't listening to you, was I?
HQ Dart Amor said
Yes.
he'd be happy to help out.
Oh, sorry. I thought as in sponsors. Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm on fire today.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Someone just shoot me now, for God's sake. Anyway.
Michelle's just Wade's car's up for sale.
What? No, don't do that. I work so hard.
It looks so good too. That's gone. Michelle, I'll give you a call later. We'll work so yeah, I'm doing a good deal.
Please, I just got the damn thing going. Oh, not going, it's rolling.
Ian One Lump says you should sell the husband with the car.
I'll get nothing for it. Are you kidding? You
have to
want
pay
something?
them.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. Seriously, come on, let's get back to where we were.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We're seriously going to...
Yeah.
All right, we go.
A bit earlier on, Ian McLean had a comment about Trick
Okay.
Trailers, but unfortunately Kevin no longer owns Trick Trailers. There's a new owner there, but maybe he could talk to the new owner and see if they could come on board possibly. That would be very much appreciated, Kevin.
And hang on, Gordon, $10. Now, don't you know my saying? $20 is $20. At least get the 20. For God's sake. Michelle, sold. Gordon, you can have the parts as well. This is not... I'm not going to... 1, 2, 3, calm. Right. Okay, moving on. Western Australia.
Western Australia.
Western Australia. Final double round in Western Australia. We got an entry list here.
There it is.
There is the entry list. There we go, Bucko.
And
we also
a
got
good
the point
roll up
score.
too.
Oh, great roll up.
Our good mate Adam Butler's back having a run, which is great to see. Let's go through it. Mark Watkins, Darren Pete, Daniel Currans, Scott Hames, Michael Howlett, Chris Ainscoe, Sean Cooper, Dennis Russell, Todd Faulknell, Steve West, Mark Alfonsi, Ryan Davis, Brian Pangler, Stuart Kenny, Mick Woodbridge, Phil Breen, Brad and Adam Butler rounding them out. That's
Nice.
a great field of HQs over there in WA. Well done, guys. And mate, it's a common trend at the moment. All the states are having a bit of an increase in numbers, which is fantastic to see.
It is really good to see, especially, like I said, leading into the last rounds, championship points.
Well,
are very close.
traditionally, last rounds are normally the weakest because a lot of people have.
Well, yeah, that's the funny thing. It's first round's obviously normally the strongest. To, especially if people get the cars ready for the next year.
Absolutely.
I found that what people are doing too in the last few years is they get their cars thereabouts for the last round to get it ready for the first round of the next year. So first and last rounds are always pretty strong for that reason. A lot of them are coming back to get that car ready, or because there's like I said, the 4 hour coming up in December. Yep. Not to mention, like you still got South Australia on the 9th at Malawa, and then you got Tassie on the 16th. Tassie got a big round down there as well. So, but we'll get to them in a minute as well.
I can't stop laughing. Jessica just said, "Dad, Morticia's being sold as well."
Oh no, not me.
Morticia.
Morticia's me Ford.
He's got a Ford wagon.
No, it's not a wagon.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a wagon. It's an XR Ford, and it's all done up gothic, and it's got skulls in it, and I called it Morticia. Yeah, so beautiful looking thing, but it's beast. It's a beast. It's like I said. That's why I called the HQ Shelley. It's a beautiful, going to look a beautiful looking car, but it's a bitch. But anyway, all good. God,
hey, another good mate of the show and of New South Wales HQ Racing, Ian One Lump, call me tomorrow, RE 4 hour sponsorship. Mate, by the end of the show, we'll be right. We'll be there.
Gold.
Hey?
Hey.
Thank you, Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
You're a gentleman,
You
mate.
are a gentleman. Hopefully, you and
do
your son,
appreciate
Brandon,
it, mate.
You and Brandon should jump back in a car.
Speaking about father and sons, there was a text today from the.
There's at least 5. I think there's 5.
Yeah, well, there's the
Thinking of doing it already.
Stootmans,
The Stootmans.
the Heinrichs.
Yep.
What was the other one? I seen it today. I can't remember. Come on, someone help me out.
Jardines.
Was it Jardine?
I think the Jardines. The Magiltons. I mean,
The
the Magiltons.
Yes.
The Magiltons. The Beckers.
There you go.
I believe. I mean, look.
That's awesome.
And that's just in one state. So, look, how good would it be? I mean,
Mate, the year that I went there,
There we
there
go.
we go. Yeah, Heinrich and Heinrich, Magilton, Lingen, the two Lings.
Lings,
Yep.
yeah. Can you read that? Or you need your glasses?
No, I can read that, mate. But that's all the names I can see. And obviously Kevin, possibly Woods and Woods as well. So
There
that's,
you go. I think they're brothers, though. I think those ones are. Well, then again, it could be.
You don't know.
Yeah. Augusta. Johnny, geez, I haven't seen him in HQ for a little while. Last time I seen him was down at Bathurst.
That's actually his
He had a
son.
good, it could be, because they're both John and Senior. Yeah.
That's his son, mate.
But John Senior he had a good car and he drove well. Good number. Mate, Victoria had some very strong cars and they still do, which is really good. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on to HQs over in Western Australia. They have a double round.
I do, yes.
They do have a double round at Barbagallo, and they got great numbers. And up the championship is, although Mark Watkins has pretty much, I wouldn't say has stolen it, but he's got a very comfortable, nearly 80 point, just over 80 point lead. So there we go. There it's on the screen. Here we go. So you can see
very dominant this year, and reaping the rewards from that. So well done to Mark.
And it was good to catch up with these guys and meet some of these guys over in West.
I was just thinking the same thing.
South Australia.
Yeah, mate, it was fantastic.
Put a face to the name.
We had a great night with the WA guys, didn't we?
We did. We had a great night. They were very. They actually to Davis, Ryan
Davis.
Ryan Davis, you're a champion.
He's a good fella, mate.
He
reminds me of myself a little bit for some reason. I don't know why.
Look again. We're dying to get over to Western Australia. It's obviously not going to happen this year, but maybe next year we can definitely do it. If a major sponsor come on board, we can get to every single state. That's our goal, is to promote and do the right thing by HQ Racing, get it out there, and let's have a hell of a lot of fun next year. But we've still got plenty to go this year.
Mate, there's so much to go this year.
Excellent.
It's been a fantastic year of HQ Racing, and it's still got, as I said, plenty to go, and I think it's going to end with a bang.
Now, there's also, while we're there, just a quick one, if anyone can let us know, is everyone happy with the 9 o'clock slot for due to daylight saving? Because Western Australia guys, we've got to look after them as well. They're part of it. And South Australia, all these guys and Queenslanders that don't know how to turn a clock properly, we've got to look after them as well, I suppose. So we've gone to 9 o'clock. I hope everyone's happy with that. Why daylight savings on?
Mate, if we go to the 4 hour, we're going to have to stay at Wangaratta.
What? Why Wangaratta?
Ray Jardine, for your information, Benalla is fully booked out. Anyone coming to the 4 hour that hasn't already booked accommodation will need to look at Wangaratta.
Mate, you know what? We're just going to have to have a hippie camp or something like that at Winton or something. We might have to ask them if we can just set up a camping spot there. Do they do that, Winton? Is that something? Is that an option?
I do believe they have a camping spot.
Mate, that's what we should do. Set up a HQ Xtra camping site. And I think we should do that. We might have to abscond a HQ Xtra bus. Sean Boland actually pointed that one out. There was a bus up for sale in Queensland. Yes, that's it, the HQ Xtra bus. We've seen that in Queensland. Sean, if you want to happy to donate, donate, set it all up for us. We're happy for you to do that. Bring that on board. Look, we'll give you a vest and everything like that. Not Stumpy. Sorry, Stumpy, just letting you know, mate, your apparel's coming this weekend. We've got your jacket ordered and everything like that. So don't forget, guys, if you want to buy a HQ Xtra vest, shirt, hat, beanie, whatever, please let us know. Just order what you like. Just let us know your size. We'll give you a price, and we'll get it. We're taking pre-orders only because we're not going to go out and buy it and then find out that no one fits it or likes it and don't buy it and we're lumbered with the cash. So
Stumpy loved it.
Oh, Stumpy did
wants
love
one.
it. Yeah, absolutely. So that's already been done. That'll be there for him Friday or Saturday when I see him at the track.
It looks like our time slot's a bit of a hit.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That's good.
Bruce, Ian, Darren all saying, yeah, why not? I think it's better. And like you said, WA guys, they're 4 hours behind us. So our 8 o'clock time slot was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for them. And it's still only 5 o'clock, but it's a bit better than 4.
Definitely.
Try and get everyone involved and obviously increase our viewers.
So all those people in Western Australia, good luck over the weekend. Your double header. We'll review all the results from New South Wales, Victoria, Western Australia. What happened now? Have they sold me other car yet or what? Jesus. Brokeback Mountain with Healy. Great. Thanks, Ian. It doesn't have to be like this. You know, okay. I got nothing. Someone help. Throw me a lifeline, for God's sake. Okay, after you got South Australia. Actually, we got Queensland. We got Queensland the following week after that. They got a big round up there. It's not their last round.
Don't ever let Brendan Madden call you Holiday Healy again.
Oh, he's interested. He's in the USA. with the beautiful Tegan over there and having an absolute fine with his beautiful wife, then enjoying themselves and having a great old time. We're getting plenty of pics up there, so on Facebook and loving it and watching it. And
how good's Tegan going? Going to all these motorbike tracks, watching him ride around. What a good wife. Got a good gig there, brother.
I know.
Got a good thing, mate.
Look, Jess, I'm looking down at notes, and she goes, why aren't I looking at the camera? So now I'm getting told what to do. So look, we're looking at notes. Sometimes we can't always look at the camera because I'm old and forgetful, and so I look at my notes. But yes, you can teach me how to do things, if you like. But look,
don't forget to look at the camera.
Yes, look at the camera. It's Pick on Wayne night tonight. I suppose it's Pick on Wayne night every night. There. All right, so getting back to talking about HQs like we're supposed to. Mate, big round for Queensland next weekend. Not this weekend, coming the following weekend. And then we got South Australia the 9th of November. So
where are they at?
That Malala.
Malala, yep.
Malala on the 9th of November. Tassie on the 16th of November. We
Big
haven't heard
round
back
down
from
there.
them.
Big round down in Tassie.
The Tasmanian Sports Club, get in touch with Blendline and Otis. Let us know what's going on there, please. Let's get that happening. Other than that, mate, the question of the night was: Would you support a East Coast Enduro? There it is. Would you support an East Coast?
We didn't get too many replies, to be honest. I think there's a few yeses and thumbs up, but it is a bit of it's a very big commitment. But like I said, mate, we could have just about run one this year with the amount of entries we had at Queensland, New South Wales, and we'll be going to the 4-hour.
Yeah. Yep.
You didn't hear what I said, did you?
I was just reading some of the comments.
It's good, eh? The comments are great.
Oh, mate, look.
It's going to be a big round down in Tassie too, as we were just talking about.
Otis is doing a great job down there.
Yeah, a lot of Queenslanders are heading down for that round, and
Toffee and there you go. I believe the Andreski team is heading on down there.
They are Team
Risky. So we hope
Phil
will get down there.
Phil Ashland and Otis are looking after them with some cars, and should be good.
Yeah. Look, HQ racing this time of year is really coming down to the nuts and bolts of things. Everything starts to get serious. Everything is is basically everything's on the line, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
mate, look, this is especially in New South Wales. This is like last year was unprecedented. Brett Osborne winning 3 in a row. To do 4,
yeah,
he really is a class above the rest, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
And as I said, I know you've done spent a lot of time with those guys, and I can't wait to see the show you put together about them and what they do and what makes Brett Osborne tick and what makes him so successful.
Like I said, I just spent one weekend with him, and later on, like I said, once I get the family things are all done and dusted, and everything settles down a bit.
I think
we'll get that all out there. I can finish off the Queensland as well. The Queenslanders need their stuff. And
I think I'm not the only one who.
Brad, I haven't forgotten you, mate, but just a few issues at the moment. Mate, you brought a guest tonight. Actually,
well, I don't know about a guest, but
a minder. Your son.
Yeah, my minder. Could be my minder.
He's your minder.
I probably need one, and he'll tell you I need one too. It's my young bloke, Blake. He's going to come in here.
Come in, Blake. Move it. We'll just shuffle along here. Sit on that, mate, and see if you can get that chair to go down. There we go. Hey, slide down. How are you, Blakey?
My young man.
Good. How are you?
Very well.
Good.
You nervous, are you?
A bit.
You can tell because you're rubbing your nose. You're always nervous when you rub your nose.
Oh, don't worry, your dad plays with everything. Your phone, look, you see, he's touching the nose now, playing the microphone.
I think he caught it from me. Look, mate, Blake's been around HQ racing his whole life, basically. He's 13 years old, and I've been racing for 13 years, so I think Daniel might actually have a photo there.
You're only 13. I thought you were older than that. Look how tall you are.
He's taller than you.
I know. Yeah, but I'm shrinking. Shut up.
Yeah, I keep saying I think he's going to pass the old man in the not too distant future. But anyway,
nice and close, Blakey, so we can hear you, mate. Don't be scared.
You can hear my breath, so then my That's all right.
Don't breathe so
There
hard.
we go.
When you, there you go.
That little fella there, probably maybe 3 or 4 years old, helping Dad rub back the nose cone of the old HQ.
2008 there, in July. Stephen, there you go.
Yeah, so
Why wouldn't he be rosin back a nose cone? How many did you damage your first few years?
that's a good one. Look how good that one is.
How's the solar panel happening 13 years
Mate,
ago?
it hasn't changed though. It's still there. It's still the same. It's
Still the same?
oh, maybe a bit bigger.
That looks like a little bird's nest.
Listen, you know the
at least
advantage of being.
Blakey put a beanie on.
Listen, mate. You know the advantage of being tall. That's it anyway.
No, that's true. That's very
Not
true.
that much anyway.
Now, you guys had a
Guys-
good trip overseas too for your footy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
mate. We spent a couple or 10 days in Samoa. Blake's local football club, the Glenmore Park Brumbies, did a 3-year fundraising stint basically to get the whole team over there. We took 16 boys and 16 adults, I think, all up, and we had a great time, mate. And if you follow my Facebook page, you would have seen a shitload of photos because
good on you.
we are. Well, there you go. That's one of the games there against the Samoan boys, and they're pretty intense with what they do. They even have a little bit of a haka going on there, and
Yep.
it's quite interesting, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, very intense. Very hot as well.
It's bloody hot, mate. It's such a beautiful country, but I tell you what, it is.
Blake, you don't look happy there. What's happening, mate? You're a bencher.
He's hot.
You've been benched. Hey, no, that kid's 15 in here. You're 13. You got height problems over there.
They don't have any problems with running. They run hard and they're tough little buggers. And most of them didn't have boots on, believe it or not. So
Wow.
it was part of the Are You OK tour, which they went over there and
What
just
a great-
spreading the word.
Yep, what a
which is
great
great. And they handed out. Well, Blake and all his mates, they handed out their boots, their jerseys, their shoulder pads, and
good on
anything else they could get off them, they took. But no, it was a great experience for our boys to see how some other kids live, and yeah, something I don't think he'll ever forget, and I'll never forget either. It was good fun.
Good
But
stuff.
mate, he's, as I said, in regards to HQ, he's been here since around as long as I have. I have a couple of questions for him actually.
We should have,
What's your first memory of HQ racing? What do you think? What do you first remember about it?
Besides shitting your nappy in on the side of the track watching Dad.
I remember probably when he won the championships in 2011. 2012.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
used to be
good.
scared of all the noises. So I
Yeah, he used to have a real big problem with the noise.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go near a car.
Yeah.
Would not go
That's-
near it.
that's
No.
right.
And then yeah, I think I won the championship, and because it was such a big thing happening, and everyone was around the car, and Dad's on the phone popping champagne bottles, and
Yep.
just it helped. It
Where's
made him,
Blakey hiding in the boot?
he got there and it was a lot better after that. So
Good
Yep.
stuff. Now you do a bit of karting too, don't you?
Yeah, down at the Butterfly Farm.
Yeah, cool. So, but during your footy season, it makes it probably obviously hard because you're so dedicated to your footy as well.
Yeah.
So, karting, footy, what else?
I used to do a bit of judo as well. But
I heard you're not just pretty good. You're one of the best in Australia at the moment.
he was.
I was.
He's given up for the last 6 months, but we're actually talking about it tonight on the way home. He goes, Dad, I need to do something in football off season, so he's going to probably go back in the next few weeks and have another go.
Oh, good stuff.
Yep.
But not just him, my lovely wife Vicky and my daughter Jade, they've been great supporters of HQs, or for myself anyway. They put up with a lot and allow me to do what I love. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you to them and for the
Mate,
support. You know what it's like, Wayne.
Mate, it's
Family means everything to me, so...
and you know what, we're lucky, both of us are lucky to have fantastic family and wives and kids and come and support us, and it gives us time to do this show as well. And without their support, we, like I said, you know, we don't get a chance to do this, and our kids don't come along and enjoy, and my daughter telling me how to look at the camera and how to do things,
Sells your car.
selling cars behind my back,
Yeah.
and all these kind of things. But
I dare say.
again, that's the nature of HQ racing. It's all about family and friends, and that's what makes our job and
Yep.
well, not really a job, is it?
It's not a job, mate.
It's not a job, is it? It's a great thing to do.
I love this.
Yep.
And yeah, obviously I love HQ racing, so the two and two go hand in hand, and yeah, it's good fun spending it with you, mate.
Mate, thank you very much. It's great spending it with you. And Blakey, thank you for coming on the show tonight. It's great to have you
So
here,
good.
and well done on your little tour, and good luck in all your other ventures.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
let's
look-
start racing next year,
Yeah.
first year racing, so we'll see how that goes.
Cool.
Oh, quick mention actually, Ashton Parker, another win last weekend in
And
the go-karts.
before we finish off, Bree Parker is making her debut at HQ Xtra Actually, she did make it at the Nationals, but we had a faulty memory card, which
We did.
unfortunately we can't use.
Yeah, but she'll be doing some interviews on the weekend. So guys,
Brie
make
Parker
a
and Ashton. Yeah, Ashton, great job. He's a couple of podiums there, and
yeah.
he's doing bigger, better
He's
things.
moving on to road techs next year, so that'll be interesting.
Wow.
He's a good little steerer, mate. I've got to tell you, I think he's got his old man well and truly covered.
For people all around the states, like we are biased, we're in New South Wales, we can have kids and stuff like that. If you want to throw a picture up of how good your kids are doing, and please, let us know. Send a picture. We'll put it on HQ Xtra. It's not just about you guys and HQs. It's about family and fun and why we do it. So, if you want to promote things and or put a photo up of kids doing great stuff in karting, judo, football, whatever, and show us what a great family you have, please by all means don't hesitate to put it up on HQ Xtra. We love having a great family atmosphere here. So.
Do you have a favourite driver in the HQs?
Oh, I have a few. Probably.
You know.
What?
Come on. You know.
I don't think he's ever seen you race.
Yes. We don't forget. Let us know too. While getting the wind up, but let us know about the calendar. We need. Yes, I've been stitched up. Here it comes. Wind up and get the calendar.
I
there
told
you
you there's a centrefold coming. There it is,
we
brother.
go.
That's the centrefold, mate.
These are. You can tell I've had a few drinks there, can't you?
I'm sorry.
Apparently that's a what do you call them?
Bidet. I don't know.
Bidet. I've done it by night, but if you want to do it by day, that's fine. I went backwards instead of frontwards, went frontwards, sorry, instead of backwards. Look, I had no idea what I was doing that night, but anyway, apparently there's a photo of it. But,
all right.
Anyway, can you send us the dates, because that's the calendar.
We do need the dates, because we will be putting a calendar together. It probably won't have Wayne Healy as a centrefold, but you never know. Yeah. Anything's possible.
There you go. My daughter just sent me something on Messenger.
Some people in your family win plenty of trophies.
Actually, I have to do it. The Scorpion All Stars. My daughter has her own little gym. She left school, opened up her own
dance studio.
Well, no, it's a cheerleading studio at its Smeaton Grange there. And on a couple of weekends ago, she had at Homebush. And she had 8 teams, and they walked away with 7 trophies from 8 teams.
Wow.
So she had a massive
effort.
Second and thirds.
Well done, Jess.
Look at this. There we go.
Well done, Jess.
This is what Jess, my daughter, teaches. This is our little gym. Get up those stairs. This is torture.
Good on her. Does her own thing, mate.
Yeah. Now, if I did that, I'd be in hospital. Just. Anyway. It's a kid show. It's a kid show.
Did you have another favourite driver or not?
Oh, I have plenty, but I'd rather keep it to myself.
Okay. Oh, don't upset anyone.
No.
Obviously, that would upset Healy. He's hard to upset, mate.
All right, Healy.
Okay,
and then
there you go.
probably Pedro's
a great driver. A great guy.
Dan Parker.
Yeah.
Parker? What's he done?
Ash's dad. Ash and him are mates.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So you suck up their dad's mate's dad. Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway.
All right, and last question. Who's the best HQ presenter, and why am I?
What was that?
All right. Okay, because we're wrapping it up. Again, thank you very much to all our sponsors, to Hands On First Aid, Rowdy Strip, FLB Automotive Recruitment, Osborne Transport, Blendline TV. Thank you very much for everyone. Question of the night was not many people answered, but would there be who would be interested in an East Coast Enduro Championship over 4 states? That can be. Not many people. Yeah. Okay. I thought we'd get more answers than that. We had a couple say yes and interested, but overall, not really many. We had a lot of comments on the Petters suspension thing. Yeah. But again, let us know if you can, your committee, and let us know about dates for next year. If your state, if you've got your dates for your state next year, can you please let them know? Let me know, pass them on, so we can put a national calendar together, so everyone knows what other states, what's happening as well.
And don't forget tomorrow that Wayne Healy will be in contact with Ian Onelum, David Amor,
Absolutely.
In regards
Absolutely. In regards to the 4 hour,
The HQ 4 hour.
the 4 hour getting HQ extra down there for
It's
sure.
not, it won't be much, guys, but we really appreciate everything we get and all the support from everyone. So
Absolutely.
keep it coming.
And again, thank you very much for everyone joining us. Tracy Molden, welcome to the show. I've seen Tracy a few times, name pop up. Tracy's been around HQs for quite some time. So, Tracy, we'd love any input that you'd like to let us know. Please let us know what you think of our show and everything like that. Again, that goes for everybody. Please like, share, because we love what we get to do. Now, does Blakey know?
I was just thinking the same thing. Is he going to know this or not? I think he might.
Is he a chip off the block, our block, or what?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Is it?
Okay, hang on. He'll start it. You got to finish it. Okay, so Siffy, how you go?
If it ain't
I'm
pinging,
embarrassed.
if it ain't pinging,
You don't know.
I've heard you say it, but I forgot it.
Keep it singing.
Oh, that's
there we go.
Oh,
Ready?
that's it.
Ready? Let's do it all together. If it ain't pinging, keep it singing.